Good morning, Dread family, friends, supporters, subscribers. It is Meditation Sunday / Lesson Sunday, and I just quickly want to jump into this. And what better time actually to discuss this topic after the Women March, Million Women March, whatever it's called, from yesterday. This is like a message kind of more so that the kings should kind of focus on, because we're living in a time period where the kings are more so disrespectful to their queens, and it is important to know who the queen of the world is. Okay, and every strong family's backbone is not the king, it's the queen of the world. It's the queen. Okay, who keeps the house? We know the men keep the house together. He pays his bills. He asserts his dominance over the family. But who did the king get his compromising side, his soft side, his sense of fashion from? Normally he got that from his queen. Who did he get his courage from? Who's the first one from the child is born to really connect with the child? The queen. When the baby is born, he has to be with the mother, through breastfeeding, through nurturing. So whatever the queen teaches to the newborn, that's what it's gonna, ultimately, grow up and have that sense of thought, from good or bad, from the mother. Don't get me wrong, the kings, they do a lot too, but to start it off, the queen is the one with the child first. So the queen has to teach the child, the rights and wrongs, the more soft side of things. Not to say all queens are soft, but naturally that's where the child gets his, it's more gentle side from. Is from the queen. Now, behind every great man is a queen. This is a common fact. Behind Martin Luther King, Coretta, behind Malcolm, Betty, even behind Bob, he had Rita and his however many wives he had. But behind every great man, there's a queen. And that's why it's mostly important for, for the kings to respect the queen, because now these days, women are being exploited, bad. Not only are they being exploited, they're being disrespected. The most disrespected person in the world is the black woman, the black queen. And it doesn't always have to come from some person disrespecting them. They've done a pretty good job at disrespecting themselves. You've seen it on TV. You've seen the twerking videos, the degrading of themselves. And where does that degrading come from? From lack of respect. From who? The men. The men don't respect the queens. I'm telling you, we gotta respect our queens, okay? And usually, the men who have been disrespecting the queens are men who were raised by queens who don't show respect to themselves. So you see where this kind of goes. It's like an ongoing cycle. So to end that cycle, every man must respect his queen. And we must know who the queen of the world is. Because how are we going to build a nation? You can't build a nation just off of kings. No way. You can't reproduce with just kings. No way. You need a queen to give birth to either king. To either give birth to a prince or a princess. And once they give birth to either one, then they have to, put in that child's mind right from wrong, you know. So the queen is definitely kind of really the queen of the world, you know. Without the queen, we would not be so, you know. All your great men leaders today, they have a mother. Where did they come from? Queens. So remember, respect your queen. Queens. Act like queens too. Give men something to respect, and not sexually. Okay? Use your brain instead of your body. And kings, stop lusting over queens who degrade themselves. Tell them, that they're degrading themselves, that you're not interested in that you're more interested in their intellectual abilities rather than, defining them, off based of how big, their butt is, That's the problem. We as kings cannot define a queen based off of her body appearance. I don't know where we got this from. I don't know who started that trend, but stop it. Cut it out. Stop. Quit it. But no, seriously. So, if you ever if you don't know what the term queen of the world means, now you know. The queen of the world is the black woman. Not just any woman, the black woman. Every other race respects their woman. Asians, the white race, Germans, Every other race respects their woman. They put their women on the forefront. You won't ever go into a country and see them really, normally, I could be wrong, but you won't ever go into another country and see their women being mistreated, and misused, or being beaten and killed, or disrespected. But the black man, and we're more so normally to, degrade our women. So that's all I really want to say. Just respect your women, kings. Know who the queen of the world is. That's not, dethroning you as a king. Because if you're a male, you're normally a king. But in order to get the title king or queen, we have to be awakened. You can't be out here shooting up people and disrespecting your queen and then call yourself a king, because you're still asleep. And that goes for the women. You can't be out there shaking around and then call yourself a queen because you're still asleep. So that's all I really want to say. Respect your queen. Equal rights for women. Don't forget. And thanks for watching as always. Rastafari, assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. Pray to the Most High. I hope everyone is blessed, and I don't want to end this, so I'm going to keep saying, I'm just going to keep talking, because it's hard for me to end things when I get really into talking. So forgive me. I'm going to try to end it right here. I'm going to force myself to end it. Okay? Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like this and share it. Spread it to your kings and queens. Spread it, spread it, spread it.